Phew, allow me just to catch my breath after watching that scintillating rugby match between New Zealand and Ireland. Commiserations. I hope that's the right word. Commiserations. But unlucky for the Irish. One thing, guys, Ireland, they are an extremely good team. But unfortunately, New Zealand, they came to play. The All Blacks, they brought the fire tonight. Ireland brought the fire themselves. But unfortunately, they fell short, and once again, the Irish does not make it past a Rugby World Cup quarter final. So just my take on this game. Now, pre this match, Ian Foster, he recognized and saw the standard that was set between Ireland and the Springboks, and everybody in the world saw what standard must be put on display when you play against the top 4 teams in the world. And you can see that New Zealand, they upped the standard, they upped the game, they brought the physicality, they were, I would say, good as well at set piece. The scrum was solid, their line-out was okay, they challenged the Irish line-out. There was a moment in the game where Ireland, they could have almost scored a try in the last couple of minutes, but Jordie Barrett, he just had the ball between his legs. And if Ireland scores that try, they win the game. A player for me from New Zealand that stood out was definitely Adi Sevilla. Adi Sevilla, from the opening moments till the end, the guy had a very good game. He was everywhere, he was physical. The way he took the ball up in contact when he had the ball in hand, his defense, him being always at the breakdown, attempting to steal the ball at the breakdown. Another player from the All Blacks that I think that stood up tonight was Sam Cane. Now Sam Cane, many people would say he's a Richie McCaw light, right? He's the Wish version, a Wish.com version of Richie McCaw. But I think tonight the guy stood up, he played a captain's innings, and kudos to Sam Cane. Another player that I think that stood out as well was Jordie Barrett. The way he played, he also played a very good game. His kicking for goal was excellent, was good as well. But my heart goes out to Johnny Sexton. He was primed to win the World Cup this year. Everything was lined up in prime for Johnny Sexton to go out and to bow out as one of the greatest rugby players the world has ever seen. Still a very good rugby player, still an Irish legend, but he will obviously miss being a Rugby World Cup winner. Too bad for Sexton. But I think this Irish team, they're still very young, and these guys, they will be there in Australia in 4 years' time, being a top contending team for this World Cup once again. Another thing I would like to speak about quickly is the influence of Joe Schmidt. Obviously, we all know as rugby supporters that Joe Schmidt was the Rugby World Cup coach who led Ireland at the 2019 Rugby World Cup. I would think that his influence as being a New Zealand assistant coach came in handy for New Zealand, for the All Blacks in the preparation to play against Ireland, and that to me obviously had a huge influence. But this game, it had to be won by the team that brought the grit, that brought the physicality, and New Zealand, they brought the grit and the physicality. Guys, Ireland didn't lose this game. New Zealand, they won this game. Having to play Argentina in the semi-finals, I would say that New Zealand, they are firm favourites, even though Argentina, they also managed to win New Zealand. But all past results is thrown out of the window. This is Rugby World Cup time, and I see that the All Blacks will go into the semi-finals as firm favourites against Argentina. So guys, I trust that you guys enjoy this game as well. Excellent game, an excellent advertisement for World Rugby and for Rugby Union as a whole. And now tomorrow we look forward to Springboks versus France. So far, it's 2 out of 4 for the Rugby Championship teams, for the Southern Hemisphere teams. And the question is, can Fiji and the Springboks make it 4 out of 4 for the Rugby Championship teams? So guys, let me hear from you. What do you guys think of this game? Can New Zealand go all the way? Obviously, they can go all the way. The quality side. Let me hear from you. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you guys on my next video.